Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make your Plarn, so your plastic yarn that you can use in your weft of your weaving. So what I have here is just a plastic grocery bag. The first thing that you'll want to do is to fold it. So I'm going to take it, I've kind of flattened it, gotten all the air out of it. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to fold it over again and kind of smooth it all out. And then one more time, just so it's a nice kind of skinny little band, just like that. Then I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut off the very end of the plastic bag, just like that. Then that's kind of discarded. We're going to make little strips. So you can make these as big or as little as you want. I wouldn't make them too skinny, but somewhere around 1/2 of an inch. So I'm going to come through here, probably about the thickness of my pinky, and cut several. So I would go all the way up the plastic bag, and the plastic bag might shift a little bit, and that's okay. I just want them to be mostly consistent in size. Then you'll go as far as the handles. You won't be able to include the handles in this. I'm going to go all the way up the bag till I get to the very top. And that's probably the last one I can do. So these will sit to the side. Maybe I can incorporate them somewhere else. Then, as you look at each individual piece here, you'll see it makes a gigantic loop. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a little irregularly cut. You're not going to see that part. So what I'll do is I'll come through here and I'll start opening up all my little bag loops, getting several together in a row and laying them out. Oh, and see right here, it kind of got a little stuck together. So that one was a little close to the end of the bag. If I can carefully open it up without tearing the main part, you can still use it. You might have to cut that. So I might have to put that one out as a dud. That's okay. Or I can tweak it later. So I'm going to open several of these up. And then what I want to do is create my Plarn. So these are just kind of the base pieces. So the trick here is you're going to start, you have your 2 loops. Well, how do you connect them? What we'll do is you're going to loop one piece, just kind of hold it through, and then you'll take this long part, and it's going to go through the loop in the bottom here, okay? And then I'm going to pull, and that's going to connect. Now, don't pull too hard because it'll rip the plastic. And I'm going to pull gently, and that connects the 2 pieces of Plarn together. And then I'll just keep going. So I've got my loop here. I'm going to feed this through just a little bit. And then I grab the other half here. I do want to make sure it's kind of tug on the other end here. But then I just very slowly, not pulling too hard here, I don't want to rip, connect it. And so I'll just keep going as I open my plastic pieces up and create. Now I have these big loops again. So I've got my loop here. I'm going to feed it through. So I have a little loop. And then I'm going to feed this guy through. And it connects. And I'll go on again, and I'll make another one. So here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 feet now of Plarn. When I go, I'll continue to connect the rest of my pieces here. But then right before I'm ready to start weaving, I would encourage you either to make this into a little yarn ball, or we can wrap it around like a small stick. Or you can just kind of go like this around your fingers. And then wipe it around here. This will be easier to manage if you can start to make yourself a little yarn ball to weave in and out versus that big long string that might get tangled. So that's how you're going to make your Plarn. And that's what we're going to incorporate into our recycled weaving.